Right.
At center, 6'11", number 31.
Men in black, white. Best way to describe what I just did.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Cool court. Okay, originally, in the annals of time, I traded Brandon Ingram. And I want to say either Brook Lopez or John Collins to the Cavs for Jared Allen and Darius Garland. That's the original way I got Darius. And I was intrigued by Allen at the time. Then, before this season, when I did the huge trade with Orlando to get Black and Carter, I retconned it to have Ingram go to Toronto. And originally, I think I had Chris Paul going to the Cavs, and different versions had Stephon Castle going there. It was a mess. That's what I'm trying to say. And then John Collins, of course, went to the Clippers. But then we had all the issues this season with Darius's jump shot. I already have 26, so I played that for a little bit. And the shooting is much better. But originally, I had plans to get Tyler Hero, which I changed at the last second of the season before this one. And I went with Jalen Green instead. Of course, this season we traded Vassell, Castle, and Oubre for Hero. But before all of that, before the Jalen Green and before the Tyler Hero interest, I had Darius. Because I had already kind of started to wane on Murray from getting hurt, and Ingram and Drummond, and I wanted to trade Ingram. So I want to say there's a year where I had Drummond, Garland, Murray. I'm not sure about that. I might have already got rid of Drummond at that point. I had Kessler. Yeah, I think I had Kessler. It's been a mess. I'm trying to fix the timeline. So, the point is, Darius, I wanted Darius, and he's been hurt a lot, but I still like him as a player. So, this game was very important because I had to fix it before this game. Because I didn't want it to be unresolved. Because it's basically the final version of the huge trade. Cleveland had nothing after the trade, so that bugged me. So, we basically redone that, but instead of getting Allen, who I've not necessarily soured on, but I like Wendell Carter a lot more as a player. Even though Allen's a great player for what he does, but it doesn't really fit my team at this point. So instead of going all in on Black and Hero and Jalen and Carter, and undoing the trade altogether, putting Darius and Jared back on the Cavs, we basically revised history a little bit and just did Ingram for Garland straight up. Way back when, about 2 seasons-ish ago. So moving forward, the plan is to have Garland, Hero, Jalen, Grant, and Carter. Murray's still in the air, and Black, of course. Because I like Darius, and like I said, his jump shot seems to be fixed on 26. So, and he's been there before all these other guys, so it just feels right. And I like playing with him. So, I'll probably curse him out the room for for the rest of the season and the playoffs, but hopefully we get lucky with his jump shot, so we'll see. But the point is, it's very convoluted diatribe I'm going on, is Allen's on the Cavs, and this guy, the two-time Spurs MVP. So, and this times up more when they got this guy, which I'm kind of shocked they didn't trade Garland for this guy. But what can you do? So I remember it was Garland versus Sexton, and they traded Sexton. Then they eventually wound up getting Mitchell, which is just even weirder. But anyway, they basically got rid of Sexton to get the same problem again.
Cavs got a squad.
Oh yeah, they do. They do. But yeah, they got this guy. And this universe version of this guy is better than he is actually. But and Allen is a 97 for them because that's the way I do my team. So they might actually do better toward the end of the season here. I think I got them set to make the playoffs, so we'll see. But we got this guy still, so no one's really moved except Allen and Ingram. But this is more in line, like in this universe, for example, instead of trading him, like for him, they traded Garland at around the same time and got Ingram with him. And when Allen, as good as he is, yeah, I like Wendell more. So Wendell's our new center. He plays center now anyway, so in real life. So there you go. That's the very convoluted the story, you know. And Garland's jump shot seems fixed on 26, and the dribbling feels a little better. So we're about what? Say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're about 10 games out from the playoffs, and then 26. But that's the plan. I couldn't give up on Darius. I was gonna cut him loose. I don't want to do that to him. He might actually get traded either on the deadline or this summer. So we'll see. Who's guarding who here? Who's gonna guard this guy? Could put Darius on Donovan. That'd be crazy. How about Jalen? Jalen give him hell. Actually, I'll make it so Jalen guards, because a cool thing you can do, if you set 4 of the 5 guys for a specific matchup, the guy you don't assign, aka Jalen, he'll guard the other guy. So, but that'll also free you up to I could put Black on him. That way, if Jalen and Black are on the court together, which is probably going to happen, Black will guard him. It'll default, and then Jalen will just float to whoever's not assigned. It's a pretty cool little feature. Kind of found that out. We're going to smother that dude because he's dangerous. He's dangerous. Stay attached. You don't leave him. Mitchell is your wallet, Anthony, in this game. Struz, I'm not too worried about. We'll put Tyler on him. B.I. We're gonna put Jeremy on B.I. It's gonna be a fun one-on-one. We're gonna smother him too. People are gonna be confused for the millions of people watching this stream when they watched that Raptors game a couple games back where Ingram was on the Raptors. Sorry, Toronto. Can't always get what you want. I feel like Jalen might be able to get up in Evan a little bit. We'll smother him too. I ain't worried about him. I know he can kind of shoot now, but I'm not too worried about him. Yeah, we're gonna rebound. Then we get the Carter on Allen violence. I'm ready for it. Allen can't shoot, so we're not gonna guard him. Yeah, it should be a good game. Hunter, of course, we'll leave all those guys as they are. So ideally, if I'm right about this, Jalen should guard Mitchell. Let's see. And last but not least, Murray is supposed to be back a month later now, but he's actually getting updates now. So the coach says February 20th-ish. We're already past that in this universe. We're end of March, so he should be back by then. Still don't know what to do with him quite yet. I'm going to see how he actually plays in real life this season. If he plays this season, he should play at some point. But that's our boy. He's the only one left. So let's see what happens.
And as always, we'll
turn this up a little bit.
10
minutes of exposition. Let's go.
David Aldridge. A moment now to check out some numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got Darius Garland. Green is out there with Grant. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Carter in at center. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus, they're the guards. And it's Ingram in at the threesome. Stan, when you were faced with back-to-back games, did that factor into your game planning at all?
Give me that shit.
Not really, Kevin. I mean, it factored into what we did in preparation. You know, practice the day before, the back-to-back set. But I was a one-game-at-a-time guy, and whatever it took to win that night was what we were going to do. And then we'd worry about the second game when that one was over.
Count that one. Grant's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Spurs.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Grant inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Garland against Mitchell.
Ah, come on.
Here's Garland. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Allen. Over Carter. Allen's shot is off. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The three from Garland. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Mitchell passes to Strus. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mobley. To the paint, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. You look at Detroit; they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack.
And I was partially influenced because Darius got a hairstyle update as well on 26.
Down the stretch, few people thought they could
maintain
this astonishing display of dominance.
And not going to let him get that.
Hell no, Evan. I'm challenging that. I am. Nah. Hell no. Hell no, Evan.
Cleveland shooting.
You don't get no quick whistle.
And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the Cavs court sounds so weird.
That it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
I didn't touch him. He blew the dome.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Yeah.
I've been hoping for.
And the announcement
on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Garland and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be
there it is.
Mitchell.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become.
I watched the highlights of Darius against the Pacers.
In recent years establishing a
I'm pretty sure they won that game.
They do a great job of locking down the
that kind of sold me on him again.
To shoot over the top.
I watched him play that game. I was like, holy shit.
Those misses.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Mitchell. And the layup is good.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Hero from long range. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Allen, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Allen kicks to Mitchell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that out.
From deep, Green off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Got to fix that. I actually messed up what I was talking about. Have Green guarding Mobley, which I didn't realize that was a problem. Let's put Hero on Mobley. That way. Jalen's actually free to guard homeboy.
Take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. Allen. And staying with the play, Allen.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
Top of the key. And yep,
yes, sir.
He drops after rolling around the rim.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Here's Ingram. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Grant. Inside. And it's
Bastard.
by Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mobley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Carter with a screen on Mitchell. Garland the pass to Grant. Shoots the three. Cavaliers with the rebound. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hero with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Hero.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball handling option.
Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is.
And
look,
one!
He's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the three. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Stan on the floor tonight, one of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket,
and
getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Oh, someone guard him? Hello?
Oh, no good. San Antonio's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And the shot goes in. Grant's got 5.
Well, Grant has added range, but hasn't lost anything in close.
Mitchell wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little
Go,
And now
Go
the
to
latest
Cam.
from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim.
Precious, baby.
Is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket. So
Jared, what are you doing, bro?
Paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now Green after Jared Allen missed from long range. No dice from the high post.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to talk to his guys.
Come here, boy. Boy.
And the Spurs making a change here. Capella's checked in. With this pause in the action, let's show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Spurs.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Ball finds Mitchell over Grant. And that one's good, Mitchell. He has 7.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Capella.
Oh, you better foul me.
Get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll
Hey,
go to the line for 2.
I like it whenever Capella goes up strong inside. Because
You
it
have a good
sometimes
game, boy.
forces defenses to
He got all kinds of food.
And some stats
Got a
here, guys.
tower
The
of
scoring
food,
breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Bougie.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement.
Bougie
They're
coach.
moving the ball around, finding the best looks
Click
they can, and
Capella!
keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Well, Capella's shot his fair share of free throws.
Oh,
Not his
yeah.
expertise at this point.
Pass to Hunter. From the arc. It's hauled in by Hero.
Well, the defense got lucky there.
Don't give
More
him.
often than not, he's making that shot. I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Outside ball. Mitchell with it from downtown. The rebound by Grant.
Ooh, good board.
Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Green slams it in.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter.
Ooh, that was nice.
Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Green outside. Kept alive.
Ooh,
Hero
Tyler.
kicks to Green.
Jesus.
Ball against Garland. Bucket 6. Shoots over Ball. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 7.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing
Hell no.
entertainment.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Come on, Tyler. Been quiet, bro.
And here is Hero. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 28 points a game. Trains
I'm a
the
bucket
three-pointer.
dog.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And they are
What
also
the
just
fuck?
working the opposition.
Is he
in
on
transition.
crack?
When the break is
That's
on,
2
they
threes.
continue to find ways to score.
And stolen by Hunter. Here's Tyson. That one's good from the corner.
Yeah, selfless play by Hunter to give it up to his man in space.
7-second difference, shot and game clock.
Woo.
There's Garland.
Ah.
With the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Garland looking it over. Shoots over ball. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Spurs lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Oh, yeah. Crazy baby. Nappy. Nappy nap. Nappy nap.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Clint Capella. Clarkson is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Brooks in at the small forward. Here's Clarkson following the score by Cleveland. Capella at the elbow over Wade. Clarkson for 3. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Let's look at the numbers here for Brandon Ingram. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games, averaging 17 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Black dishes to Carter. Count that bucket. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart you guys are, how quickly they pick things up. Plenty of muscle from Carter on that down. Wow.
Here's Ball. Hasn't made one yet.
And he ain't gonna. 6. Ah, Jesus.
Rebounded by the Spurs. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
JC.
Here's Brooks.
Dylan.
Lays it up and banks it in.
It also activates Dylan
down in the paint. Not afraid
to have more of a role
on the inside.
So we'll see.
Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Black. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Lonzo Ball picks one up. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. Heroes checked in for San Antonio. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for San Antonio. When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboard show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. Max Strus is on top.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Now here's Wade. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Hero.
Oh,
got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain
possession.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Wendell Carter. The past month has been surreal. 4th in rebounding, and of course,
damn right.
Protection
Wendell's gone
at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding.
What the fuck is he doing?
After miss right now.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Hunter against Hero. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Bull with a wide-open look. Misses the 3.
That's why you were wide open. Yeah.
Outside, Hero. Buries it from three-point range. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Kenny Atkinson
Go to the clean aisle of any department store.
This will give him a chance.
You'll find Tyler Hero because he's a bucket.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Cook. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at San Antonio, they are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And, for the Spurs, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
We know Brandon has a smooth jumper, but, man, he can really score down low.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Allen.
What the fuck?
The pass to Murray. There's the triple. No good. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance.
Who are you pushing, bro?
Really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland.
You got lucky, bro.
With an impressive.
You ain't gonna have that burst forever. Here, come here, Donovan. I want to show you something. I want to show you what a real man does. Because you too fucking small, bro.
Here's Black.
Jesus.
With the rebound.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, their long-range artillery.
Why is he shooting threes?
A great equalizer.
What game plan are they running?
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Now, here's Strus. He had 19 points in the win against Portland. Brooks with the bucket.
Spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell dishes to Ingram. Fires from 14. Rebound by Murray.
No flopping, bro.
Here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-6 run. Ingram with the steal.
What motherfucker?
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Okay,
doing it all himself there. You gotta love seeing him get the steal and just push it down the floor.
Murray, no good. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Brooks. 5 points in the game. Rejected by Ingram.
Well, he's one of the longest wings in the league, and right there, putting that reach to good use.
He scores his third basket in 6 tries.
Maybe,
50%.
Okay, I see how it is.
That every pass they made
I see how it is.
to a score. Just great ball movement.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Hunter. That one good for 2. Hunter's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Murray outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. And it's Mitchell missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky.
What the hell, bro?
Too many of those.
Here's Strus. And
give me that shit.
Just stops it cold and takes possession. And it's Green with the jam.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Fuck you got, Donovan.
1:16 left to play in the first half.
The midi?
And
Really?
he recovers it. The shot by Mitchell, no good. San Antonio leading. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting.
And Jesus.
Ingram wide open. He trains the quick shot. Ingram's got 10.
Well, Ingram's just so smooth getting into that pull-up. Very tough for the defender to bother that shot.
Capella with a screen on Strus. Stolen by Allen. They get a hand on it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clock. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Wow. Flint.
Is DC okay? Is Brendan okay? Give me that shit.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. From deep, Green. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ingram outside. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Ingram's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
The Jante!
A lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for Cleveland.
I'm not surprised. I know who Brandon Ingram is.
Signs of fatigue. And we'll be
I'm not impressed. He's alright. Back-to-back MVP, so what? You know? So what?
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
I don't know what Cooper's doing.
And what about Brandon Ingram, fellas? We've seen some good stuff from him in this game.
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and turkey mixed together. I can't lie. I get into that.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Like I said, it's a little closer than I would prefer, but hey, you know.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Dang, he hit that.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus, they're the guards. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
What?
Here's Mitchell, and it's denied.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
Count it, good. Garland's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence
Fuck.
right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
San Antonio making a switch here. Carter's checked in. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Brooks has got his third bucket of the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Oh, shit.
Little over
Good steal, Tyler. Good fucking steal. Take that shit. And one. Ah, come on.
12 points for him.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3.
Double this bone.
Totally in sync.
Ingram drawing the
Oh,
double team.
What you got, Donovan? What you got, Spider?
Here's Mitchell.
What you got,
He's
Spider?
got 9.
What you got, Spider?
6 to shoot.
Fuck.
The Cavaliers
Can he not shoot?
can't hit. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Carter finds Grant.
Ah.
That 3 off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than he did on that trip.
Oh.
And here's Garland for 3. Offensive rebound. Carter against Allen. And it's Carter missing. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball.
Damn.
But boy, is it working.
That was crazy.
Went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Outside, Hero. And he's good on the 3 ball. Hero's got 15. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. And now we'll look at who's been leading the NBA in rebounding since the All-Star break. Third is Jared Allen.
He has taken his rebounding very seriously since the break. It's really paid off for him and his team.
Oh,
give me that shit. No.
No. Green with the block.
A wiry guard, Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just...
I won.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be Grant shooting.
Look off me.
That one on Mobley. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Here's Garland. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Kicks it out to Grant. Off target with his 3. Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Allen. Ingram against Grant.
And Grant, a quality two-way player with a tremendous defensive effort.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Donovan Mitchell.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years.
Why is he not coming out of the game?
I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues.
So, like, I have Brooks
Dan, I
going.
look at your list of players you've coached, some incredible scores along the way, including Brandon Ingram.
I don't know why.
Let's zero in on him.
Like, I've had that sub ready.
Well, Kevin, look, when you've got Brandon
There's been multiple dead balls, and he's still in the fucking game.
to get where you want to go on the floor, and you can just get to that spot and rise up above people and knock down shots, you're virtually impossible to stop one-on-one, and that's what Brandon Ingram has.
What attempt. Now Allen after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances. Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Ball's checked in for Max Strus. Spurs also with the sub.
Finally, I don't understand. That was so weird.
Outside Garland. Carter outside. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a 6-point Cleveland.
Yeah, doing BI
well,
things.
When you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Garland, that's for 2. Pass to Brooks. Back to Garland. Over in the corner, Hero. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And here's Ingram from the arc. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's Green.
Ooh.
With the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Garland. For the tie. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Ball, the pass to Mobley. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, San Antonio.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Kicks it out to Hero. Carter against him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, what a cunning move by Carter, baiting his defender with the pump fake.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Now, here's Wade. Shot clock at 6.
Damn.
No good.
A 29-footer.
Green inside the three-point line. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Hunter finds ball. No good there.
Oh, good D.
That time from Hero. For the tie. Bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Wade a screen on Hero. Ball from long range. It's good from long range. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and give the team what they need at that moment. So it's the Spurs now, trailing by 2. Outside, Hero. Shoots over Strus. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
They got it right before we go to the 4th.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands. And
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But
Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy making things happen for Cleveland. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
San Antonio ball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Tyler Hero. Olynyk is out there with Green. Then there's Black. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. Down low. Here's Hunter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Hero on the wing, defended by Strus. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The free throw drops for Hunter.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. They now take the lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Fuck.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Launches it. Hunter grabs the miss.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Fires the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for San Antonio. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. Olynyk sets a screen for Green. There's Hero with the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Hunter finds ball. Wade outside. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
6-7.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Dylan Brooks comes in for Green, and Murray subbed in for Hero. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Black in the post. He's covered by Ball. A nice shot by Black. And the Spurs lead by 3. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. The wide open shot from Strus. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight. And Olynyk kicks to Black. Capella with a screen on Ball. Black the pass to Olynyk. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Ball. Here's Allen. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Black, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
To the middle to take the lead. And it's Strus missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
To the inside.
Cheers.
And Wade slams it in.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Dylan Brooks. San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Grant. Some solid defense from Ingram. Cavaliers leading at the elbow. It's Allen. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. And San Antonio also making a switch. Garland's checked in. Cleveland leading by 4. Pass to Strus. Wound up there for Allen. Olynyk with the steal. To the middle. Here's Grant.
Come on, Jeremy.
Continue
you had Donovan,
again.
bro.
Strus against Garland. And it's Strus missing. Spurs trail by 4. Clarkson outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Clarkson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. For 3, Mitchell. They grab their own miss. Allen's shot is off.
Jesus.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Grant outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Well, Cleveland shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And that one's good, Mitchell.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Garland. And it's sent back by Allen.
Gotta be careful shooting it when Allen's nearby, showing how impactful he can be defensively.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And some changes here for the Spurs. Carter, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jalen Green comes in for DeJounte Murray. And it's Tyler Hero in for Clarkson.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference and points in the paint between the two teams. Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
From past the arc, here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Spurs trail by 7. Grant with a screen on Strus. Hero, no good. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Oh my God.
He's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs. Can they get it? Good
What
D by
the
Mobley.
fuck?
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
God damn it, man.
It's the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Yeah, for Ingram, it's just all about staying healthy. Because when he is, he's a huge piece for this team.
Brooks checked in for San Antonio. Here's Hero. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Green. He slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting now.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to
Get the fuck out of the way! Come on, dude. No way.
And Tyler Hero gets the
No
whistle that
fucking
time.
way.
That will get him his 4th foul.
No
of the
fucking
game.
way.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about
That's
attempting that
insane.
shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. San Antonio again missing. Strus with it. Garland picks him up. And here's Ingram from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Ingram's got 32 points in the game.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Cleveland.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
What? Come on, man.
Of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brandon Ingram.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will push the lead to double digits. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here.
Fucking ref.
And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. 51 seconds left in the game. Hero from long range. And then Carter with the jam. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Jacks up a 3. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, those are huge points. Carter Jr. steady as they come.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Brooks. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's Green, and then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
No fear in the eyes of Green, willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over. Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Hero. Rebound by Mitchell. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Gotta be kidding me, dude.
Will go to the free throw line. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
This is Jank with a capital J, man.
Good on the 3-point shot. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Greg,
I ain't even that mad at it, for real. We shot so bad.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thank
Some of
you
those
for
calls
watching.
were ridiculous.
Hope
though.
you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
I mean, Jeremy Grant. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. What is this? Gosh. If he hits any of those, we win the game. Fuck. Gosh. No one really shot that well. Those free throws are crazy, though. A few on there that I added to, but some of those calls were ridiculous. No one really played that good on our team. No one really played that good for them either, other than Ingram. Well, that's how it goes. We should have had that one. That's how it goes.